Hello everybody, I'm Mrs Garner, Early Years Coordinator, and I'm going to talk to you through how you can prepare your child for starting in reception at Red Oak Primary School and give you an idea of what life is like at Red Oak. We normally do this presentation in the school hall to all the parents of children about to start reception, but due to current COVID-19 guidelines, this year we are doing this virtual presentation. However, we are really pleased to still be able to offer many of the transition sessions that we normally do, including half-day transition sessions on the 3rd and 4th of September. Please refer to your transition letter for timings and details. The start of term for reception children is Monday the 7th of September at 8:30 and the end of the day is 3:15. To support with transition, I have had conversations with parents of children new to Red Oak over the past few weeks. If you have not heard from me and your child did not attend Red Oak Nursery, do contact the school office with your most up-to-date phone number. I have also been in touch with local preschools to provide an opportunity for nursery key people to share their knowledge and understanding of your child. If there is anything further that you would like school to know about, please contact me via the school office or by email. My email address is at the end of this presentation. For your information, the Red Oak Primary School website is kept very up to date and is full of useful information including curriculum, staffing and term dates. Also, when your child starts school, letters are posted on the school website for you to access. The school also regularly updates Facebook and Twitter to communicate with families and share the many successes of the children, so do check these as well. As you may know, Red Oak Primary School is part of the Active Learning Trust, which is an academy trust consisting of 21 primary, secondary and special schools in Suffolk and Cambridgeshire. There are other Lowestoft schools part of this trust and we all work very closely together. The following people listed here are all people that you will come across regularly at Red Oak. Mrs Madsen is the head teacher, Mrs Warren is the deputy head teacher, Miss Richardson is the assistant head teacher, Miss Reynolds is in the office alongside Mrs Doubleday. Here are the reception team. As mentioned previously, I am the Early Years Coordinator and reception teacher. Mrs Johnson and Miss Walker are also reception teachers. Mrs Leach, Miss Kustosh, Mrs Barker, Miss Connolly and Mrs Wood are all reception support staff. For school uniform, the children in reception are required to wear a red jumper or cardigan, a pale blue or a red sweatshirt, grey or black trousers, skirt or a dress, and black shoes. No trainers are allowed. School jumpers and book bags are available from the school office for £9.50 for a school jumper and £4.50 for a book bag. Everything needs to be labelled. See the transition letter for recommended name labels. We go outside in all weathers, so please always send your child to school with a coat. We can provide waterproofs, but also please provide named wellies and a sun hat which can stay in school. Due to the nature of learning through play, children can get a bit messy, but be assured that we have plenty of spare clothes if children do need to change clothes throughout the day. We do PE 2 times a week, and the PE kit consists of a plain t-shirt, plain shorts, plimsolls or trainers, and a warmer tracksuit for outdoor PE. PE kits are to be kept in school in a drawstring bag and taken home to be washed every half term. We teach and encourage the children to get changed for PE independently. With regards to food and drink, all children get a snack of fruit throughout the day. At the beginning of the year, this is at a set time, but as the children become more confident within the learning environment, they can help themselves to snack when they are feeling hungry. Each child has their own water bottle which is named and has a photo of them on it for children to help themselves to throughout the day. We of course remind the children to drink as much as possible. If your child is under 5, they can have milk, but only if they would like to. Do let us know if your child requires a dairy alternative. For lunch, children in early years and Key Stage 1 are entitled to a free school meal. A menu is sent home regularly throughout the year, so do take a look through and help your child to choose what they would like. Choosing the children's lunch is the first thing the children do when they enter the classroom, and an adult is always available to help the children select the correct option. If you think your child would prefer to eat a packed lunch, you are welcome to provide this for them. It is essential that we are informed of any dietary requirements and medical needs such as asthma as soon as possible. Your child will receive a planner on the first day of term. This is a fantastic resource for communicating with your child's class teacher. Planners are checked daily and school staff will reply to any messages before your child brings their planner home. We also ask you to write when your child has read at home in the reading section of the planner. We check this daily, and each time your child reads, they progress up the butterfly display that is within each early years classroom. If your child reads 5 times in a week, they will go onto the butterfly and receive a butterfly certificate at the end of the week. Also, each day your child learns a new sound in their phonics lesson, they will bring home a sound practice sheet to complete that evening. The characteristics of effective learning are a key part of the early years foundation stage, and they are the essential skills required to be able to learn. The 3 characteristics of effective learning are playing and exploring, active learning, and creativity and critical thinking. The classroom provision and routines are set up to promote the children's development in these areas, such as areas are enhanced to promote curiosity. For example, the gems in the picture below were added to the Play-Doh area to extend the children's baking role play. Resources are kept on open shelving so that children can select resources independently, as seen in the small world shelves below. And interactions with adults encourage children to link ideas together alongside making comparisons, which can be seen in the observation below of the children experimenting with the different ramps and cars. The early years curriculum can be split into 2 areas: the prime areas and the specific areas. The prime areas are the foundation to the specific areas and include personal, social and emotional development, communication and language, and physical development. All of these areas come before learning to count, read, write, learn about the world, and to be creative. The prime areas are present in everything that we do and are continuously monitored and developed. The specific areas are more easily identified as the subjects that continue throughout school. For example, literacy becomes English. Science, geography, history, religious education and computing make up understanding of the world. And art, DT, music, dance and drama are all present in expressive arts and design. Here is our timetable. It does change if we have PE, but other than that we do strive for consistency. As you can see, we begin straight after the register at 8:45, so it's really important that your child arrives on time for school. We will explore some of these areas in further detail over the next few slides. For phonics, Red Oak follows Read Write Inc. phonics, and this allows for a fun, fast-paced and consistent approach to learning to read. The children begin their phonics lessons on the first day of the school year, and we start learning the sounds as a class. After October half term, the children are grouped according to their phonic knowledge and then continue in small groups of about 6 children for the rest of the year. These groups change frequently so that each child is in the appropriate group. In September, we will send home a Read Write Inc. phonics pack for you to use at home with your child to support them with learning to read. We have recorded a presentation to explain the contents of the pack and how best to use it, which you'll be able to access once you have received your pack. As a school, we also follow Talk for Writing, which is a literacy approach that increases the children's vocabulary and understanding of story writing. One story is focused on at a time, and this is learnt using a story map and actions as prompts. There is an example story map of Goldilocks and the Three Bears below. The children adapt the story map and over time create their own story maps and write their own stories. With regards to topic, we have planned set topics for the children to explore, but within these we follow the children's interests to ensure maximum engagement. Within choosing time, the children follow their own lines of inquiry alongside engaging with carefully planned enhancements and challenges placed in the learning environment. Children can choose inside or outside, and we have the following continued provision. Within the indoor learning environment, we have role play, reading areas, writing areas, maths, construction, small world and stand areas, Play-Doh, transient art and technology areas. Within the outdoor learning environment, we have a road which the children love to ride bikes and scooters around. We have a sand pit, mud kitchen, water area, gardening area, a wildflower garden, construction and den building areas and a beach cafe. Whilst the children are choosing, the adults are supporting and extending their learning through quality interactions. Within early years, there is a focus for maths on counting, number ordering, simple addition and subtraction, 2D and 3D shape, creating patterns, and measuring capacity, length and weight. This is all taught in fun and practical ways. For example, when learning about capacity, the children measured out drinks for different superheroes and story characters. We follow Maths Makes Sense principles, and so we use little cups to help the children develop a good sense of number. The following sayings are also used regularly, so I'm sure you will hear your children saying these at home. Get ready to get some more, get ready to take away, and look at the maths table and count. Thank you ever so much for watching this presentation. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to contact the school office or email me on the email address below. We are so looking forward to welcoming you to Red Oak and seeing your child flourish.